one path of all prophets, and today's intellectual misguidance. The true identity of all prophets, Hanif Muslims. It is a fundamental truth that whoever is a true believer, whether called Jewish, Christian, or Muslim, is in reality connected to the path of Prophet Ibrahim, peace be upon him. Why? Because Prophet Ibrahim did not invent a new religion, did not establish a culture or nationality, did not create a sect or institution. Rather, he introduced himself as, "I am a Hanif Muslim," meaning one who turns away from every false support, one who submits only to the one Allah. This was the path of Prophet Noah, and this was the path of all prophets. No prophet ever declared a national identity, turned culture into religion, locked himself into a religious label. They were all Muslims in complete submission, and their one call was La ilaha illa Allah, meaning there is no God except Allah. The central message of the prophets. All prophets taught humanity, Allah is the one who gives life, Allah is the one who sustains life, Allah is the one who ends life. Out of millions of possibilities, Allah selects one cell from millions in the Father, protects it in the mother's womb, and runs the system of survival from the first day to the last moment. This is true Tawheed, not a theory, but a living reality. Today's tragedy, knowledge increased, but awareness decreased. Today, Allah has given human beings intelligence, and humans have discovered the oxygen system, understood how the body works, observed the causes of life and death. All this knowledge should have brought humanity closer to Allah. But what happened? Universities, whether Islamic or secular, madrasas, colleges, and PhD programs, teach comparative religion, teach history, philosophy, and theories, protect curricula, degrees, and institutions, but they do not teach who is making you breathe right now, who controls your heartbeat, who decides death. Meaning, religion is being taught, but dependence on Allah is not. This is exactly what destroyed previous nations. When religion collapses, when doctrine replaces sincerity, identity replaces obedience, knowledge replaces taqwa, religion does not survive. This is the same mistake that ruined earlier nations and is being repeated today. The true depth of Islam, when it is taught correctly. Islam does not begin with debate, law, or comparison. Islam begins with La ilaha illa Allah, meaning there is no provider except Allah. There is no sustainer except Allah. There is no giver or taker of life except Allah. Islam also explains why, if oxygen stops, life ends. If the heart stops, existence ends. If the soul is not given, the body is nothing. This is not philosophy. This is daily, visible reality. A forgotten lesson for every educational system. If every school, university, and religious institution honestly taught just one truth, your life is not running because of your intelligence, wealth, or degree. It is running only because Allah is allowing oxygen to flow and your heart to beat. Then, pride would collapse, sectarianism would break, hypocrisy would be exposed, guidance would come back to life. Conclusion: the way of the prophets. All prophets made one declaration: we do not own the religion, we are Muslims submitted to Allah. They taught humanity, Allah is the true support, Allah is the true source, Allah is the true reality. Episode 4 makes this clear. When religion becomes theory, it dies. When total submission to Allah is taught, guidance lives. This reality-based prophetic understanding is repeatedly emphasized by Sheikh Tokir Ansari, and its detailed explanations are available at QuranExplains.com, where Islam is not presented as a syllabus, but as the truth of life, breath, and death. Furthermore, for detailed knowledge on the topic, refer to the 94 books authored on various subjects by Sheikh Tokir Ansari, available on Amazon. Additional insights are available at QuranExplains.com.